My second live stream ever. You were probably here for the first one, and you probably know me very well. So today is Sunday Shoulders Day, which is actually one of my favorite days. I don't know why, I just love doing shoulders. Always have. Okay, so as usual, we're going to get started with some just light body movements. Just kind of stretching the muscles out, getting them to work the way we want them to. Feeling good, so they are ready to go. Just kind of feel any areas that are tight. Take note, and just kind of move slowly around them to loosen them up. Okay, feeling good. I always like to start shoulder day with one of the heavier exercises, so today I'm going to go with a dumbbell press, and I'll actually use the bench for an assist by kind of leaving it almost at a 90-degree angle, just short of that. So I'm going to rest my back against that while I set up some heavier weights. Okay, so getting ready to put up my first set, doing it at a fairly heavy weight for me. Usually I might start out with something like a 40 or a 35-pound weight. This time I'm starting it with 40s. We'll kind of see how it goes. Of course, I'm going to be very careful, just kind of listen to my body. So I'll do a little knee up trick to get the weights up. I'm just going to let them slowly rest down to keep my shoulders nice and low. And then I'm pushing straight up, coming together at the top of the motion. We're going for smooth movements and really maximizing the range of motion, especially at the bottom of the lift. Slightly not do this heavy weights, especially for overhead exercises I'm recommending really light. We're focusing on higher reps. Still put your muscles into hypertension that way. If you don't know what tension means, it is when the muscle is under strain. That is how all muscle building happens. We stress our muscles out, our body repairs them, and they grow bigger as a result. part of the reason that I started this channel and wanted to do live streaming is because I've been able to talk to a couple of friends and relatives about my journey working out and kind of what it's done for me. As I mentioned in some of my videos, I was always a bit of a chubby kid, really good at sports, you know, athletic, but always chubby, and I developed a really negative self-body image because of that. And I struggled with it my entire life, even after being really disciplined about my diet for about 18 months. And when I started working out about a year ago was when everything changed, and I was building muscle and maintaining my weight. So that was really amazing to go through that experience. And so I've been telling people, you need to build more muscle because that's how your body burns calories all the time. Don't focus on cardio because you could spend an hour on a treadmill burning 400 calories and then eat that 400 calories in a matter of minutes. Getting the muscles to be bigger helps your body burn calories 24 hours a day. It raises your basal metabolic rate. So it's kind of like being a car, and if you put a bigger engine in the car, it's going to need more gas, or it'll burn more fuel, but it'll ultimately go faster. It's a stronger car. So that's what you're doing to your body when you work out with heavy weights or lots of reps and put your muscles under tension and get them to grow bigger. You are making your engine bigger and you burn more calories all of the time. Okay, I was able to put up the 40s pretty easily, so I'm actually going to bump it up a little bit now. I think I'll just go up to 45. Let's see if we can hit 50 today with the third set. Just kind of center myself, think that it's going to work. Think about being successful. Think about being safe. Okay. I was able to get 12 reps up there at 45 pounds. So the third set, I will definitely go up to 50. Hey, if you are new to the channel, I'm working out with you 4 nights a week, live. You can ask me questions about what I'm doing. I can try and motivate you. We can track our stats together. We can go on this journey together. So please feel free to put any comments, anything you want to talk about in chat. Okay. So let's get a little bit more rest done before my third set of dumbbell presses. Then we'll move on to my second favorite exercise, which is the lateral raise. If you really want to try and get an aesthetic where you have shoulders that eclipse your arms, you will need to put a lot of effort into your lateral raises. Okay. Almost through my rest. Okay, now time to put up the effort. See the results. Time for the third set, which is where you get so much of your gains from working out. So never neglect pushing it up at the very end. You know, that's when you want to give up the most. That's the most important time to push through. This is a pretty heavy weight for me. If I die, call 911. Ugh. Oof. So I'm just realizing I made a mistake, and that was actually 55s, which makes sense. But that's why I didn't get them up more than 3 times. I'm actually going to drop the weight down, way back to 50, and do a proper third set. Even though I count those reps, it's really good time under tension for the muscles. I think I get more value out of this exercise if I kind of take a step down and do it again. So now I'm really fatigued. I'm gonna try and get 2 more up. Okay, because that one involves a good amount of weight being lifted over your head, I never take chances with a dumbbell press. So I won't push it quite as hard towards failure as I do for a lot of exercises. Set up for the lateral raise. For this one, I use the individual handles. We'll pull it all the way to the bottom and show you the motion. So the The really nice thing about having a cable machine like this is that you can do lateral raises to get the full range of motion. So that is actually going to start with your weight hand coming across your body and then coming out this way. So it's going to start here, and I need to take a little bit of weight off. Still need to take weight off. So you're starting here, coming out here. Now a couple of key tricks. You want to kind of lean your body over just a little bit. You want to have your shoulders a little out in front of your center line. And you're going to try and keep your elbow and forearm roughly parallel to the ground at the end of the movement. I'm always starting out with my weak arm. And I wasn't able to get all the way up to that 10th rep on my left hand side, so I will mimic the same kind of muscle failure on my right hand side. Still working towards achieving balance, which can take a very long time. And I apologize, I don't have a way to film the other side of me, so for the right-handed sets, I'm going to turn to the other side. So again, the right arm is doing this exercise fairly easy. I'm not going to challenge my right arm the same way that I do my left. I want my left arm to catch up to where my right arm is. And here's that partial rep. And mimic what the left side did. Great. It looks like we've got some new people here. Thank you for joining me. My name is Matt. Chances are you know me personally. But whether you do or don't, I'm here to work out live with you, show you what I'm doing. If you want to put comments or thoughts or anything you'd like to talk about in chat, I'll have breaks in between my sets and I'll be able to read those and respond to them. So hopefully this will evolve into a conversation. But once again, thank you for joining us. I sure do hope that you're trying to find ways to get fit in your own lives. And if you're choosing to watch and choosing to work out right beside me, thank you so much. You are exactly what I was hoping this channel would be for. Okay, so I have 20 pounds on the pulley system and I was doing lateral raises. I wasn't able to get to 10 reps on my left-hand side, so I'm going to stick with that weight. Oftentimes I like to go up a little bit, and I might still add on a 2.5 pound weight for the final set. But that's feeling good, that's feeling like a good challenge. Sometimes it's important to listen to your body and make sure you're not kind of ignoring the signals that your body's sending. Should take this time to mention that I won't be streaming on Tuesday, July 4th. My family and I will actually be at my job site and we'll be enjoying the festivities there, hopefully see some good fireworks and other things, and have a good time. So I won't be on Tuesday, but tomorrow night and Wednesday night, and then of course Friday next week. set. Oftentimes with my shoulders, once I do an initial set and get warmed up, I'm going to do a little bit more for the second set. Let's see if that happens. I was able to get to 9.5 first time. Eight, 9, 10, 10.5. Eight, 9, 10. Six months of lifting weights and trying to lift weights really heavy and really pushing myself, basically just working out like a demon as much as I possibly could. I had lots of motivations and feelings about it. I had lots of outcomes that I did expect and that I didn't expect. Overall, really happy that I did it, that I pushed myself so hard. There were a lot of setbacks along the way, so lots of injuries, little nagging things, sometimes a little more than nagging things. And I think, working out in my mid-40s will lead to that, but I also didn't have anybody to talk to about what I was doing. I didn't have any experts to rely on for proper form or advice on, hey, maybe you're pushing it a little too hard, too fast, or, you can do this, but try this and you'll be safer. So lots of ups and downs, mostly up for my physical condition. Like I said, really happy with where I am right now, but I'm on a path towards an end goal that I haven't even decided yet. I know that I'll never be, a fitness influencer with 2% body fat and crazy arms and shoulders and pecs and everything else, but I do want to be in good shape so I can be a good dad and a good husband, a good friend, and a good person. So that's a little bit about my journey. Overall, I've been just much happier day to day. I truly think that committing to a lifelong exercise program will lead you to, find happiness in all areas of your life really fast. So that was really special for me. I hope I can encourage you to do something similar and decide to take really good care of yourself and love yourself enough to get in great shape. Okay. Third set here. Like I said, I'm trying to put on another 2.5 pound weight. It doesn't sound like a lot, but for a shoulder exercise, it's actually pretty hard to step up significantly in weight. I think a lot of people are kind of in that like 15 to 20, maybe even 25 pounds for the majority of their shoulder exercises. It can be really tough to break that ceiling. Okay. Already I can feel the extra strain from the additional weight, but it's feeling really good. It feels like exactly what my muscles need to be challenged right now. Okay, now to the other side. That's it for the lateral raises. I might actually do a little bit more work towards the end of today's routine with some dumbbells, just to try and really focus on those. Again, if you want to have any chance of your shoulder sticking out a little bit over your arm, you must do some lateral raise exercise. You must get your shoulder to grow a little bit more out. Okay, so I'm gonna switch into a rear dumbbell, or I'm sorry, a rear cable fly, because I can work those muscle groups out right away before I finish up tonight with a front front raise. So you wouldn't want to work two muscle groups that sometimes associate with each other, like the front shoulder muscles and the lats. So switching them up and working on like a completely different group, like the back muscles, can be really handy. And I can move the camera for this one because the range of motion is pretty wide. How's that look? Oh yeah, that's much better. For this exercise, I'm going for a good contraction and then a really slow adduction, where I'm lowering the weights down, letting them just kind of pull everything out, stretch a little bit, and get a really good range of motion in my muscles. That's obviously a lot of hard work, but it also felt really good. If you're working out at home with me, you can do a really similar kind of exercise with just dumbbells. So what that looks like is just the same motion bent over like this. It's just a rear fly, where you're using your back muscles to kind of pull your elbows up in the air. Same thing. Okay. Still playing around with some of the audio settings. Feel free to let me know in chat what's working, what's not. Thank you for being here. Seems like we've got a little bit of music going, so that's good. Hopefully that doesn't cut out all my voice audio. Okay, time for that second set. And I just realized I did 12 reps, so I'm going to add a little bit more weight to it. Just another reps. Okay. That's a much bigger challenge. Nine. 10. That's a really good weight for me. 10 reps is kind of right where I want to live. High enough that I'm still getting more time under tension, but heavy enough that I'm struggling to get those 10 reps. Once again, I just wanted to thank you all for being here with me. If you have anything to comment about or chat, or even just if you're working out alongside me, I would love to hear from you. Kind of get some interaction going with you all here that have taken time out of your day to watch. Gearing up to get to the third set of the rear fly done. Okay, let's go ahead and knock out that third set. Take a minute to just get centered. Make sure my mind is ready to help my body push past the limit. this kind of low control descent is really crucial for this exercise. I don't want jerky movements with the shoulders. So that was a great weight for me. I was able to get 10 reps on the second set, only 7 on the third set. Now we have our final exercise of the night, which is the front raise. So you can see how valuable the pose system is here. I was able to do 3 different exercises with really just a couple of adjustments of the slider here. So really enjoying that piece of equipment. So I'll go ahead and grab the left hand handle. I'll always start with my weak hand first. So I'm just nice controlled movement right out in front of me here. Paying a lot of attention to how my shoulder's feeling. You do not want to mess around and get a shoulder injury. So the goal is to be consistent, careful, and strong. One of the cool things about shoulder exercise is sometimes you can really see, you can't really hear, but every once in a while. And for somebody that has always been body conscious, seeing muscle development is really exciting. If you're just joining me, thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. Today is shoulder day, so we've already done some dumbbell presses with the bench here. We've already done lateral raises, rear flies, and now we're on our front raises. Just to get a little more lateral work in, I'll probably do another set of lateral raises with the dumbbells, and then we'll wrap up for the night. But thank you for being here. I'm excited to have you. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, what I have done, or want to talk about anything at all, please put it in chat. I'm hoping this can be a really interactive experience, and so I'm looking forward to getting to know you a little more. Thanks. Okay, I've got about 1 more minute to rest for my front raises. I tend to slow down a little bit at the end of the exercise and make sure that I'm really giving my muscles time enough to recover, which I'm sure is not a great experience for you, but it's what I need to do to make sure my body stays healthy. So that's what's gonna happen. Good. Get the second set out of the way. I don't want to say get out of the way. Every set is important, and just give it all the proper attention and effort. Eight, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that feels really good. That's all I'm doing for that now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, I kind of struggled with my right hand side there a little bit, which is not usually the case. And I noticed that on my last rep, I feel like I kind of cheated that one because I used momentum to pull it up. It wasn't intentional, but going through it, it didn't feel like a full controlled rep like what my goal is. It definitely felt like I was just kind of like throwing my arm out there a little bit without actually like focusing on the muscles that I'm trying to develop. So always good to make sure you stay focused and really push through the discomfort of being tired and wanting to bed and, you know, all the other things. Okay, give it a couple more minutes rest. I hope you're having a great day tonight. Hope you had a good weekend, are rested and recharged for the work week. I know a lot of us have the day off on Tuesday. It's great. I'll be taking the day off from streaming as well, so if you're a fan, I won't be on Tuesday. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this third set done, and I think I'm gonna call it a night. Nine. 8. 10. Ooh. All right. I think I have knock out just one more set of lateral raises. Said I would. I like to follow through. So again, kind of feet a little bit like shoulder width apart. Kind of a gentle lean forward just a little bit. I'm gonna go fast up, slow down. These are killing me at the end of that work. Move. All right. Okay, I'll see if I can get one more set done, but those slow downs just make it so tough. Okay, one more set. We can do this. Y'all, thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you want to chat, if you want to comment anything, I can leave the chat open a little bit. But that was our last exercise. Just as a final word, I'll be working out live 4 times a week. 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Time, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. So join me those nights if you want a friend to work out with, if you want somebody to motivate you and be your supporter, encourage you, help track your information. Really kind of any way that I can interact with you, get to know you better, and have you be able to let me be a part of your journey. So once again, thank you so much, and I'll see you around.